Hi, my name is Jacob and I'm with TACCOM HQ. I'm here to introduce our new Alpha Tarak 4.0. Now, real quick, just want to say this is not a professional studio, lighting, or sound. Nevertheless, we want to start bringing you with us on our journey as we continue to develop and progress as a company, our products. It's been a wild ride. Some of you have been following us for a long time, a very long time, and it's been fun. And so with that, we just want to do things a little bit different, even though it may not be, Mr. Professional. Hopefully that'll come in time. But as of right now, we find it more important to just really kind of give you a behind the scenes look into us as individuals, for our products and our company. So thank you very much for taking the time to be able to watch. This is the Alpha 4.0, manufactured by American Defense. Now, first impressions is that this is beautiful. It is beautifully machined. The craftsmanship on this is impeccable. The attention to detail is impeccable. There's not one part on this, one element that looks accidental, that looks by mistake. Everything has a purpose. Now, next impression, detent. Some people were concerned this was going to be a friction. It is not. It is a detent. Real important. Now, the position for each detent is a positive index. I mean, you know it's there, no mistaking about it, and it is butter smooth. Be able to switch from one position to the next. It was real important for us, and I gotta say American Defense really was able to do a phenomenal job being able to strike a perfect balance where you don't have to muscle it up, but you know it's gonna retain its position. And at that point, it's just gonna be real quick to be able to transition from targets outside 300 to in 300. So next is weight. This is, just light to the hand. It is 25% lighter than our previous models that we've made, and that is thanks to all of the pockets here at the bottom, front and back on the lens holder, to be able to extract as much weight as we possibly can. And so the total weight with the mount is 5 ounces. Now, this is a bolt-on. Each Alpha will come with a GI bolt-on. That's a 1/2-inch head. We told them that we like big bolts, just make it as big as you can. It's just better for durability and punishment, and so they tacked on a 1/2-inch. Now, what's nice about this is you got holes. You can sneak a wire in there for a tie down. You got the hole on the lens holder. That way you can actually snake in some paracord. And with that, there is the option for those who want to go QD. You can buy this separately. Now again, it will still come with the bolt-on, but you'll be able to get this assembly. It's real simple to be able to swap it out. And we actually were pretty excited about it because this is what we're used to getting from American Defense, and this is what they're saying that they are now making for us. So you have those 3 horizontal lines. Hopefully it's in focus, but it looks like Wolverine just took a slash out of it. I think it's so cool. And then you got this big tab hole for another tie down. We love tie downs. And so going on to the finish, what's going to be different compared to what you're seeing here. So this video is all about showing you from CAD to flesh. And we will be doing another video when it's from flesh to product. So what's going to be different? What can you expect for the final one? Of course, it's not going to be raw. So this is all raw aluminum. Other than here, this looks like steel. So this will come in black. It'll be a type 3 hard anodized. And as Henry Ford said, we'll have every color as long as you like black. Do we plan on offering other colors? Absolutely. Just later down the line. Now, let's see, finish. Other detail is going to be here at the top. We'll have our logo laser engraved, dagger and bolts, dagger facing towards the target. So that way, whether it's in the stow or in the use position, it just says I'm ready for business. Here we'll have our dope sheet that will be laser engraved. and that will be seeing a few enhancements. You can actually see a little bit on our website. I'll be happy to answer details in the comments, but just know there will be a couple improvements seen there. And at this juncture, I'll mount it up to the rifle. Now, truthfully, during this transition, I'll say that I've done a few outtakes, so looking to keep this fast. I found that at times I was talking too much, so just hard not to get excited. So here it is, mounted up on the rifle. Now, first impression here, you can see it is compact. It uses half the pick space as the previous gens. Personally, it looks like a tank. And you can just tell that this thing could take a absolute beating and just still go on. So, other accessories that I realized with this new design is the fact that you can now get a kill flash. We do plan to integrate a fiber optic indicator onto the inside as an additional option for those who are just looking for that absolute positive ID, basically, that whether the alpha is being used or not. Some people were saying that it was easy to forget when it was up, and so having that nice visual reference we think is really going to help serve to a great benefit to a lot of people, and that's giving credit out to Mac. So with this design, we have a tab here. It is all about push and pull, making it fast, easy to transition from one range to another. Your hand never has to come off the rifle. So this is in the used position, and this is in the up. So in this case, in an example, if a target was inside 300, this would be the position. Outside 300, flip down, aim center. And if I have to go back to a target inside 300, flip up. Now think about how fast that is. How fast is it to be able to reconcile whether or not a target exceeds 300 yards? That is a split-second decision. There's no range estimation. There's really no thinking. It's just a simple judgment. And even if you're wrong, even if you're off by some, 50 yards, you're still going to be basically on the target. The nice part is the compensation really works in the favor of the end user coming in. So again, this would be if it's inside 300. Now for some people, we realize this might be a little too big, even though it's a little bit taller than an EOTech, and it's the same width as a windage turret on an LPVO, but we thought this still is undeniably a potential catch point for some people. So there's now this rolls flush to the rifle, and that way this is your transport. This is a footprint that is no different than your tactical flashlight. You have a Buna ring here. It will always index off a pick rail, being a pick slot. That way you don't have to worry about scuffing up your rifle or your unit. But watch how fast this is. I'm back to engaging past 300. So this is basically your purpose. I'm looking to engage. And then for, again, just taking a walk through the woods, through the mountains, in this case, it's just going to be here. Even if you were to use your rifle with it in this stow position, this is virtually no different than using a backup 45 red dots, that might be positioned oftentimes somewhere right here. So we think that this is just, as far as the application and versatility for a 1.5, this is just, we are excited. So this is the 1.5, and this is actually an important point, that the 1.93 to 2.25 are coming. And big difference is they will not swing up like this unit. Because the optic center line is higher, we'll actually be able to have those collapse down for general stow, not up. So it will collapse similar to like a Unity. And that is, I suppose, a wrap up for the general breakdown of the Alpha 4.0. I hope I didn't forget anything. But if I did, I'll be sure to do pictures or videos here coming soon. If you have any questions, obviously comment, and depending on the question, very well might do a video just on that subject. So thank you very much for watching, and look forward to getting these into your hands. Thank you.